We are playing PC Building Simulator. This, I believe it came out in around about 2018 to 2019, so it's not a relatively new game. It does say 2022 copyright on the bottom corner, but ignore that. That's probably just because it's been updated recently, or in 2022 anyway. But yeah, we are playing a PC building simulator. So the reason for this, yes, I know it's a general bin collection. Well done, Watch. Well done. The reason why we are playing this game, is because, well, I work in IT myself. I work in cybersecurity. I have got quite a few credentials when it comes to geeky, nerdy stuff. When it comes to like computers and stuff like that. So I've got a BTEC National Diploma in software development. I've also got a master's degree, which technically was actually in forensics, but it was in there's modules in there that were for digital forensics, and I now work in cybersecurity. As a result of me being a gamer ish, I'm going to say that very lightly because I'm not very good at I'm not a professional gamer. How many fans? I think I've seen amount of fans. I think that it's got more fans than my PC. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 on mine, apparently. Anyway, sorry, I digress. I'm getting distracted by the flashy lights and the fans. But yeah, so because I work in cybersecurity and also I am kind of a bit of a gamer, I am creating my own cybersecurity game in Unity. I am self-teaching myself how to use Unity, how to create a game, and it's going to be like a security operations center simulation game. I don't. There's loads of cybersecurity games out there. This is one of the things that I will be doing. I have already played. If you haven't already seen one of my previous YouTube videos that I've posted, I have streamed and I've played a game called Cyber Rat. That is more of a horror, but there is obviously a load of elements in there about like hacking into things and things like that. And I am also just going to put a disclaimer: do not hack anything. Even if you are curious, fair enough. But if you want to do your own hacking or your own penetration testing, please do it on your own stuff. So your own PCs, your own laptops, your own network. Do not hack anybody else. That unless, of course, you actually have written permission somewhere or you have joined a bug bounty program. But if you do that sort of stuff, make sure you either get written permission, or if it's a bug bounty, make sure you read the terms and conditions before you get into bug bounty, because you can't just go and hack certain companies. But yeah, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to play a couple of games that are kind of like PC building, cybersecurity, IT in general, sort of simulation games, and kind of get an idea of like what is actually out there and available at the moment. I'm not doing it too random, like I don't know what that was flying across the screen then on the game, but anyway. I'm obviously not doing it to copy them because obviously the security operations center has not been done before, so it's not about copying. It's more a case of that I am just curious to know what actually is out there. And also because I do work in the IT industry, it'd be quite interesting to see how accurate some of these things are. So far, looking at that PC, I can see obviously you got the fans at the front. They do look a little bit funky. I think they might be kind of like inverted a little bit. That's very accurate. You have got your graphics card right there. It looks like your motherboard in the background and some wires running off of it. I don't know if I can't really see it very well, but I'm wondering whether that's the CPU right there. That's where the wires are. I don't know why it's going up there, but yeah. So far it looks reasonably accurate. But I guess what we will do is, I guess we just go into a new game. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we got Razer. I have literally got my mouse and keyboard is a Razer. That's cool. I don't know if any of those are Republic of Gaming. They were all locked anyway. Overclockers UK. That looks very similar to something else I'm thinking of. And that's the expansion packs, is it? It's esports expansion, IT expansion. I don't know if it looks like those ones are actually unlocked. Cool, okay. Select a workshop. Well, those ones I can't select. And I don't know any of those. So I guess we're just going to go for this one for the time being, and then we can always... Yes, I know, it is the general bin collection. Stop telling me. Accept. Dismiss. Get rid of those. Okay. Welcome to PC Building Simulator. To begin, go to your PC, by the doorway, and open the email program on the desktop. You've got mail. I'm going to have to change the sensitivity. Look sensitivity. Apply. Resume. That's a bit better. Okay. That is... Ooh. There's like a tower down there. Nice. We have invisible desks. Nice one. Bit of a small room. I guess that's where we do the actual PC building there. Yeah, looks like it. I do appreciate these. I like the dinosaurs. I do like the dinosaurs. Right. Okay. That's creepy because that's exactly the same background that I've got currently on my PC. I wonder if they've done it deliberately, that they've used the same background that I've got, or if it's... I'm curious about that. Email! That's what we need, isn't it? Double click on that. Virus scan. Hi Tim, I hope you can help me. My computer has been running slower than usual and I think I might have clicked on something I shouldn't have. Do I have a virus? Objective, remove viruses. PC status ready to boot. That's something that I do. Virus scans and Defender. Hey, thanks for taking over the PC shop for me. Sorry it's not in a better state. Few things. The company isn't doing very well and there's no money in the bank account. The rent and energy bills come out monthly, so make sure you have enough money for them. I had a job on the go which should help with the rent. See email below. Remember to use your thermal paste when putting in a CPU. I almost always forget and the PCs overheat. So I think you're all set up. I had to do that for my PC, so that literally the one that I'm playing this game on, I have actually had to put, like, I've got CPU paste in my spare room, for my PC parts, and I have actually had to do that. Lots of love, Uncle Tim. Okay, go to PC. Okay. PC can boot to OS. So that's the objective. So make sure the PC can boot to OS and remove the viruses. Ready to boot. How do we pick it up? Pick it up. Okay, do we go here? There we go. It's not plugged in. Plug in the PC. For this job, you need to run a virus scan. Press 3 or the cable button to plug the monitor, keyboard, mouse, and power into the back of the PC. Okay. Connect. That's the USB. That is going straight into the graphics card. Insert USB drive. Now you need to put in your USB drive. So I guess this is the virus scanner. USB drive into the back of your piece into the PC so you can install the virus scanner. Press 1 or the install button to go into your inventory and select the USB. So press 1 or the install button. Install button. USB. Put that in. Ready to boot. Okay. Oh, we haven't put it in yet. There we go. Now press P or the power button to turn the PC on. Click on the monitor to use the operating system of the machine. Can we press the power button? Click go! It's like got an Omega symbol on it. Is that the operating system, is it? Omega S. Welcome to Omega OS, the operating system of choice. Click on Add to remove programs to install the virus scanner, and don't forget, is it not just plug and play? Add and remove. We can move that. Add programs, virus scanner. There we go. Virus scanner is installing. Hello, Doom! Your new PC must be Linux exclusively. I don't know, is Omega OS is it a Linux base? I've never heard of Omega OS. You must restart your computer before your changes may take effect. Restart now. Yes! What's this? What is this? Okay. Restarting. Oh yeah, quick question for you, Doom. I had a power trip earlier today. I don't know if it was something in the house. Virus is found. Files infected at 189. Clean files, please. You have removed all the viruses and the PC is ready to be returned to the client. Pick up the PC with the right mouse button and place it in delivery area. Cool, okay. Can I... Oh, turn it off, I suppose. Shut down. Yeah, I had a power trip earlier today. It's one of the reasons why I'm a little bit late to streaming today. Because I had my TV on, and the TV obviously's got the TV itself. I've got the amp, and also, well, my Fire Stick is kind of plugged in, and then this was on standby, and then had the oven on because I was going to cook something up, and then the next minute it just goes. Everything turns off. The oven turns off. The TV turns off, and obviously the amp. None of the plug sockets are working. Power to this was off, so this has been shut down accidentally. Place in the delivery. How do we pick it up? How do we pick it up? Click to work on this PC, pick it up. There we go. Is this a delivery drop bit? Collect your reward. Continue. There we go. Cool. Okay. Go to there. Collect. There we go. $100. Nice one. Job complete. You've completed your first job. Well done. And come back tomorrow to see if there's any more jobs to do. But yeah, so I went downstairs to go and check the breaker, and I've never looked at the breaker before because I've never had to know. I know that it's there, but I've never had to look at it properly before. But there's like a test button on the left hand side, and then loads of because there's different circuits for the house because it's still quite a relatively new house. There's different circuits. So although the cooker stopped working, the PC it was off, all the plug sockets were off, the router was off, so I checked that was completely off. But I walked into the kitchen to check the oven. I noticed that I was doing some washing. The washing cycle had finished, but the plug, because I turn like the plugs, the switches off on the walls when I'm done with it, just to save a little bit of money, because it lights up like a little light to say that it's on. That was still on for the washing machine, so it wasn't the whole house. It was literally just one thing. Checked the breaker, and it was literally just like one flick of one of the switches had like obviously flicked, it had switched off. I have no idea what caused it. I have no idea. Nothing's blown, nothing's broken. Anyway, so I don't know if it was just a me thing, or if this was maybe the national grid is or something like a surge and spike is just in the electricity has done something. I don't know. Hello, I was building a PC earlier and forgot which power supply to buy to support the 3080 I just added. It is something someone who is not using my new cloud apps might say. What? Hang on. First of all, quick question. Oh no, is it 3080? Is it the 3080 is an old one, isn't it? I've had this happen a few times before, and it was either the toaster or an outside socket in the rain. Well, it definitely wasn't the toaster. The toaster wasn't even plugged in. So it wasn't the toaster. I don't think I've got any sockets outside, and it's definitely not raining at the moment. Crumbs in the toaster is hell. Yeah, I probably need to clean out my toaster, to be perfectly honest. You need to clean out the oven as well, saying that. Hello, I was building a PC earlier and I forgot which power supply to buy to support the 3080 I just added. Is something someone who is not using my new Cloud Notes app might say. Have you been forgetting things? Needing somewhere to know what you've been working on, you could try Cloud Notes. It's a great app where you can write notes for the PC and check them whenever you need to. It's pretty handy. It should be with all your other apps ready to install. Hope it's helpful. Okay. Timbo 2000. Something to look forward to. Hey, read an article online about business principles and it got me thinking. It's time I took Tim's Red Hot repairs back to its roots. Top priority, I set up a website. The article said you're nobody if you're not on the web. Take a look when you've got a minute. Who is this? Oh, it's from Uncle Tim. I was going to say, this looks like a phishing email. It's a suspicious link. Seriously, open up on your browser and check it out. It's a real website. It took me hours to get it all working. As for next steps, I've got my eye on a few local properties. The money I need is tied up in that old workshop of yours, but I'm sure I can think of a quick-fire way to get the cash. Anyway, just have a quick look on the website and let me know what you think. I'll keep you updated. Cool. Okay. How do we do the next day? It's not actually. Do we just leave? Leave? Ending the day. Okay. Here you can end your day and advance to tomorrow. Right now you have no active jobs, but normally it's worth checking you've ordered any parts you for tomorrow before going home. End of day. I'll pay utility bill on the 10th. End day. Go to work. Cool. Okay. There's nothing there in the delivery bit. Let's check emails again. Why is it sometimes, Doom, that you're saying like crumbs and then weird, but you've got like 2 C's and then two W's? Is it just me? Also, is the chat in the right place there? Because I can move it if you. I feel like I need to move it. Do I need to move it? Yeah, I'll leave it there actually. It's a bit funky. I think I need to sort that out. And I've lost my game. There it is. Okay, emails. Excuse me. Another virus scan. Hi there, just wanted to say thank you for fixing my PC. Oh, okay. It's booting faster than it has in years. Didn't realise your uncle had gone away. It looks like the business is in good hands though. Thanks, Gary. More space on my computer. You probably need a hard drive. Me too, mate, me too. I need some more space to back up my files. Could you install 500GB hard drive? HDD, please. I'll bring it round first thing. Thanks. Thank you, Gemma. We've got $50 budget. Install whatever that is. Mortaroni. Easy store. 500GB or better. Accept. Go to a shop on PC, buy the components. Yeah. Help. Hello. Could you have a look at my PC, please? It is running as well as it did when I first bought it, and I've probably not been taking the best. It isn't. I was going to say, what's the problem then? It isn't running as well as it did when I first bought it, and I've probably not been taking the best care of it. It looks a bit dirty. Could you give it a once over, please? If you can, I'll bring it round tonight, ready for you in the morning. Sure. Clean out the dust. Accept. Broken graphics card. My graphics card has fried itself, and I need it to be replaced with the same one, please. A NVIDIA GTX 970, maybe one of those Sheen ones. I can drop it round first thing tomorrow morning. Replace graphics card and install GeForce Gamer or better. In transit. Okay, cool. Got anything? Nope. So we need to buy some things. Shop. So first things first is storage. So the easy store, was it the 500? That one there. Add to cart. Can we get back into our emails and have a look? Virus scan. It's that one. So that one, 500 or better. We don't need to do anything on that one. And we also need to replace a graphics card. So we need a GTX 970. GTX. Graphics card, GTX 970. 960, 960. Can I... GTX 970. We got extra large, or I think it's just that one. Gamer or better. Let's give this one a go. Hopefully we can. You can't. Use the delivery option to choose when best to receive your components. Often it's better to pay for it for faster delivery than wait days to receive things. Same day, next day, same day. Do we have the money? Where's our money? Got 85. I don't think we can do that. Let's do that then. There we go, we got $5. Do anything else? I think everything else is in transit, so we've got to wait another day, I think. The music player. Yeah, I have a funny feeling they might be copyrighted. I don't really want to put those on. Set the wallpaper. Oh. Right. It's got to be the hot rod. Nice. Cool. Okay, I think we just got to go to the next day. Yeah. Wednesday. Okay. Guess we go to the next day then. End day. Okay. New parts have arrived. Oh, crikey. Okay. That was a lot of boxes just for a hard drive. Manifest. Scan, fix. We can do the scan. Let's do the scan first. That one's easy enough to do. Clean it as well. Nope. What am I doing? Do the cables? There we go. There we go. HDMI. Power. Another USB. Power. Oh, I need to put in the USB as well, don't we? Hang on. Where's the... Install? There you go. Add and remove. Virus scanner. Is that hot rod your next car? Props still won't have aircon though. Yeah. Look, okay. Aircon is literally just the windows down. That's... You must restart your computer. Yes. You're upgrading your NAS tonight. Ooh, are you doing that at the same time as watching me, or... Because I don't know about you, I can't multitask. Start scanning. 277. Clean. There we go. Okay. Shut down. I'll take that out. Remove that. Thank you. That's mine. Clean out the dust. How do we do the cleaning out the dust then? Side panel. I'm going to take out the screws. Ooh, that's a bit, yeah, that's a bit dusty. Let's get rid of these as well. Take that out. How do we exit? How do we clean it? I don't really want to remove stuff. Dust filter. How do we clean it? Incomplete case. Yeah, as I'm trying to do the clean out the dust bit. Don't want to turn it on. Don't want to install. Switch on PC. Pick up PC. Click on this to work on PC. No problem, Doom. Thanks very much for joining and saying hello. Try and figure out how to clean this PC. Scan. Hello. Oh. I think over here. Fire extinguisher. Why do we need a fire extinguisher? I'm nervous. Oh, hang on. Maybe it's just the air compressor. Nope. Install. Ah, there we go. Is that doing it? Kind of. There we go. Incomplete case. Oh no, I don't want to pick it up. Work on this PC. How do we install? How do we put the case back on? Don't want to remove, I want to put things in. Cables. Move, install, PC parts. Site. Hang on. I don't know what that is. There we go. Placed in the delivery area. No. No. Okay, so apparently just pressing exit does. Oh, I gotta screw it in. Forgot about that. It's like, why is that not working? Okay. No. There we go. Okay, let's put this over here. And then that one's a fix. That one's an upgrade, I think. I think that one. Because I think that was the upgrade for the... Yes, it is. Make sure the PC can boot. Install. Nope. How do we do the cables? Cables, there we go. Put in there. Put that one in there. That goes straight into there. And that one goes straight into there. And then we just power on. Okay, so it's working fine. Let's shut that down. Nice little slurp on the microphone. That was lovely, wasn't it? Install. So let's remove side panel. So far this is reasonably accurate. Memory, no. Is it not in there then? Storage. Technically a storage, isn't it? Where's this gonna go? Down there. Yeah, there we go. Install that. I'm gonna replace that one. We gotta remove this one. Install. We're just installing one. Unplug. Don't really want to unplug it. We can zoom in. How do we do this then? Install. Install. Got to take the old one out. Didn't say anything about replacing it. Okay, let's take this one off. There we go. Install. Nope. Close that. We'll get around this way. Okay, well that's makes perfect sense. Cables. Loose plastic, plain black. That is incomplete. Why is it incomplete? Install. So we've already put that in though. Piping. Cannot fit. Install shroud. I don't feel like this is right. Cannot fit. Ready to boot, but that's not. So I'm doing something wrong. Asked me to put the other one back in as well. Maybe it was right, but we're not. Okay, install cables. There we go. Okay. So it's not replacing it. I was right the first time. Okay, and then install PC parts side panel. And then we got boot it up, make sure it's actually working okay. Install side panel. There we go. And then cables. Oh, it's already plugged in. Whoops. Power on. Incomplete case. What do you mean? What do you mean it's incomplete? What am I missing? Have I not put that? I've not put that on. Install PC, or whatever the PSR, PSU, shroud. PCI cover, it doesn't go in there apparently. What about this one? Just place and delivery. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's finish that. And then let's shut that down. And then cables, remove the cables. Can we remove the cables? Remove. There we go. Remove, remove, remove. And then pick it up. There we go. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do much with this one yet. So do we just... we haven't got the money for it. So I guess we just go to the next day. Let's see if that actually... No, hang on. Hang on. I need to actually complete the jobs, don't I? Collect. There we go. Collect. We need to do this one. So we hopefully do have the money now for that. Just added the following parts to our range. Very nice. Cool. Okay. So what was it? Broken graphics card. So replace the graphics card, install Sheen GeForce GTX 970. Okay. Graphics card. 270. That one. Add to cart. View cart. Same day delivery. Sure, why not? Should be... oh, there we go. Cool, okay. So for this, replace the graphics card. Take that off. And then we can take that out. And then we can install graphics card. Broken, that one. Put that back in. And then install, no, PC parts, that. Let's put that back together. And then let's do the cable management. Let's try and turn it on. Power. The keyboard or mouse, and then whatever that is. No, sorry, graphics card. Yeah, the graphics. PC can boot, power. There we go. Nice one. Okay, shut down. There we go. Fixed. Let's email. Let's broken graphics card. Collect. PC Building Simulator team leveled up. We are level 2. Congratulations, you've reached level 2. You've unlocked the 6th generation Intel Core processors and 2666 megahertz of RAM, auto connect tool. These components are available in the shop. I'm not reading all those out. We got some I think that's thermal paste, Corsair, and then we got the i7s, the i5s, the i3s, an auto connect tool, Silverstone, whatever that is. T-Force. And the HyperCloud Alpha Pro, red and purple. Well done. Thank you very much. Next milestone, level 3 unlocks the CPUs, the Ryzen quad-core CPUs and the chipset motherboards. Cool. So far, we're doing alright. I do like these photos as well. It kind of looks like the, what's the building in Gringotts in Harry Potter, and Diagon Alley, which is the bank in Harry Potter. There you go. There's a bit of a geeky thing for you. Tim's Red Hot Repairs. Must own 25% of the company to change its name. We'll get there. We will get there. Okay. End day. Gotta work. Emails. Let's have a look at the emails. Help, quickly. Hello, mate. I need your help. I borrowed my mum's brand new PC and I think I clicked on something I shouldn't have. Now it's riddled with viruses. I need it done before she gets back from her friend's house. Hurry. Accept. Hot and broken PC. I'm not very good at computers, but mine isn't working properly. It's been getting very hot lately and running slower and slower. I don't think I can hear the fan anymore. It lives on the floor of my dusty office. I hope it's not clogged up. So replace all air cooler and clean out dust. Sure, let's accept that one. Stuff for my daughter's new PC. Upgrade to 16 gigabytes of RAM. I'm giving my daughter my PC and she needs lots of RAM, apparently. She says she needs 16 gigabytes and I've currently got 2 gigabytes and 4 RAM slots on my motherboard. Thanks, Jeff. Accept. Cool, okay. How am I supposed to do that quickly if it's still in transit? Help quickly. In transit. Remove viruses. Before she gets back. But I think I'm just gonna have to, yeah, end day. Go to work. Scan. Let's do the scan one. That one's easy enough to do. Let's cables. Power. That's the monitor. USB. And then we also want to install that. Let's power that on. That's a nice bit of road. Add and remove programs. Virus scanner. I bet this is going to get even more and more difficult as time goes on. Restart now, yes. Start scanning. 495, they are now gone. There you go, shut down. Place in the delivery area. Cable management. How do we... No, remove these cables, please. Remove the USB. And then, no, pick that up. And then put that there. Let's also collect. Okay, so this is going to need to replace the air cooler, so we need a new air cooler for this. Oh crikey, got new parts already. Hot and broken PC stuff. So we need 16 gigabytes of RAM. We could probably do that, depending on how expensive they are. 16. The T-Force Dark, is that the only one we've got? Alright, we'll add that. And what else do we need? Got a broken PC. We also need a air cooler. Nope. Cooling, air cooler. So, any of those. So, best bet then is if we just grab the PC. Which one is the one? Upgrade, fix. Let's have a look. Also needs a clean. Remove that. Install. Oh, okay. Need to wiggle it a bit. Replace the air cooler. And air cooler, let me just have a look at cooling broken. So Mortoni thermal 100. So PC, no, that one. That one. Add to cart. You same day delivery. Is that going to be a really bad idea? Yeah, next day. It'll arrive tomorrow. And we got a... Oh crikey, is it gone like that? Gone fast already? Upgrade. Can't do anything yet with that one because we need to end the day. There we go. So we should have our parts. We do. Let's do this one first. Let's get this one. Nope. Install. Cooling. That one. Let's put this back on. Excuse me. Install PC parts. There's the cables. That's it, is it? Can boot. Let's put that in then. Power. And then monitor for in the graphics. Let's nope. Turn on. Easy to forget. Forget to apply thermal paste to the CPU. I knew that. Do we have any? Did we? Got an objective though. Install. Do we have paste? We do have thermal paste. Apply. Just a little bit, is it? Install. Can't tell if that's actually install cable. That better? I guess we will find out. Incomplete case. Install PC part, side panel. Let's do that up. Okay. Shut down. Place in the delivery area. Oh, forgetting my keys. Okay, next one. Upgrade. No. Move the panels. Oh. Oh, my back is killing me today. I've had a really, really busy weekend. Been doing lots of stuff around the house, and I'm a little bit tired and sore today. Install. What am I doing? We're doing the RAM. Where's the RAM? There it is. There. I just RAM. That's the RAM. Take that off. Take that off. Install. Just one memory. There we go. Okay, upgrade. Let's install PC parts, put the side panel back on. There we go. Oh. Cables. Power. Monitor. One of the other peripherals. Power on. There we go. I can run something over with my chair, and I don't know what it was. Oh. Okay, placing the delivery. Let's shut it down first, and then let's also remove the cables, and then pick it up. Put that down there. Okay, and then email. Done that one. Collect. And then collect. Back in the black. We got $1,000. Oh, we got $1,000. Request upgrade. Is that one of the new ones? Yeah, kind of. So I hear you work with computers. Kind of. My PC is super sluggish. I'm hoping for a 16 gig of RAM. 16 gig of memory, if you can stretch to that. It's not as quick as it used to be. Have you heard of Team Group? They're meant to be pretty good. Thanks. Team Group. Why do I get a funny feeling that there's going to be suspicious? I'm going to need that. Okay. Upgrade not working. Recently upgraded my PC, but now it's not working properly. The computer boots okay, but when I try to benchmark it or run a game, the computer crashes. I haven't replaced my PCU. Could my new parts be drawing too much power? More than likely. Install Sheen Power King 600 or better and run 3D Mark. Interesting. What is 3D Mark? Accept. So that's expired. Discard. 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 Get rid of some of these because this is. I don't think I need any of these. I'll leave that one. I'll leave that one. Leave that one. Discard that one. We'll get rid of that one. It's in transit. Get rid of that one. And we can get rid of that one. Okay, so let's go. Next day. But pay utility bill as well, apparently. So let's see if we've got enough money to pay our utility bill. Go to work. How do we pay utility bill? There we go. That's not too bad. Okay. PC not turning on. Replace motherboard, accept. I thought I did. Oh, it's 6 months ago. Okay, it wasn't me then. It's been overheating whenever I try and do anything on it. I took a look under the CPU cooler and there's no thermal paste. Kind of Mickey Mousery business. Mickey Mouse business are you running? I demand you fix this for free. Okay. Complete by end of day. Okay. Sure. Probably shouldn't be accepting all of these, but why not? So what's this one? This one is an upgrade, as they're both upgrades. I probably should have bought some stuff. Hang on. Which one is this one? This is where it's going to get confusing now because I've got loads of different things on at the same time. Let's remove the side panel. So install Sheen Power King. There's the power unit. It's going to be in here, isn't it? Next. Remove this. Those cables. And those cables. And then how do we get rid of this? Let's get rid of this a second. Maybe this will help. Do it this way round. There we go. Okay, missing parts. There is indeed missing parts. So we want no power supply. So Super King. So Super King 600. Super King. Power supply. No? Power King, not Super King. 600. Add. Okay, that's that one. And then we also want a 16 gig of RAM memory. 16 gig. Oh, which one do we go for? Doesn't actually say. Her team group. I think they're meant to be pretty good. Team group. They're both team group. I'll grab that one then. And then upgrade. Paste motherboard. Hope you can help. My computer stopped working the other day and now it will not turn on at all. Please can you have it look for me? I think it might be a motherboard. If it needs a new one, I know it needs a Skylake socket. Okay, let's have a look. Motherboards. Skylake. Let's grab that one. And then missing thermal paste. We're pretty sure. Dedust. It's already, we can discard that. We've already done that. You can't. Next day delivery. Buy now. Okay. And date. Must complete job. I like that. The fact that it's got like the red is like has to be done. Go to work. Okay. Gotcha. So let's install power supply. There's that one. Let's install that. And let's install some cables. I don't know if this is the right one that we should be using, but I feel like I'm putting these in that shouldn't be put in. Hang on, hang on. These are not supposed to be remove, not these ones. Install. There we go. Install that, install that. Connect it up to that. Okay. Now let's put these in. Let's turn it on. I'd apologise, that was horrendous. That was 3D Mark Advanced Edition. Time Spy. My mouse is horrific. The wheel on the, I need to get a new mouse and keyboard. The wheel on my mouse is it's going on it. That's why it flickers. Time Spy is a DirectX 12 benchmark with native support for new API features like asynchronous graphics test, CPU test. Okay. Am I supposed to wait for this to complete? No idea. Run 3D Mark. Okay, well I guess we just wait for it to run them. See how long that takes. Check my phone whilst it's doing it. This is a good stream, isn't it? Kind of looks like a Pokeball, that. I think it's supposed to be, though. There's no way I gotta sit here and wait for this to do it. Oh, look at different guns. Looks like an AK-47 there. And some knives. Long knives. Oh no, they're swords. I was being silly. Looks like something out of Halo. There we go. It did work. Okay. Is that it? Yes. Incomplete case. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's shut that down. And then let's install the side panels. Let's install side panel on the other side. Incomplete case. What am I missing? What else did I take out? No. What's missing on this then? We literally just took the side panels off, didn't we? And then the... Oh. Oh, hang on. Wait. Oh, yeah, no, that is right. Yeah. Okay, let's just take that off. I was getting distracted by all the things that I need to do and I forgot that I did this. There we go. Okay, and then we can install side panel. And then we can also, let me do it, go this way. Install side panel. Okay. And then let's pick that up. Let's put that in the delivery spot. Okay, we can do the clean next. That's pretty straightforward. Let's, excuse me. Let's get rid of that. Take the side panel off. And then let's spray that out. Just looking at mine to see if mine is a bit of a spray out, but it doesn't, it's alright. There we go. Okay, and then let's install side panel. Let's make sure it boots up. Cable. Power on. I think that's okay. Shut down. Let's remove the cables. Let's put that down there. Let's, what else can we do? Thermal paste, we can probably do that one. Install thermal paste. Yeah, it's literally just like a dollop. PC parts, side panel. And then install cables. There we go. So we've done that, and then let's also install these. Excuse me. There we go. And then that one. And let's power that on. Make sure it can boot up. That is a horrific screensaver, or background rather. We need to install tools. There we go. 3D Mark. Oh, actually, that is the correct time for today. That's pretty cool. You must restart. Do you want to restart now? Yeah, sure. Why not? Whilst we're there, we can move that. Why are you still going? Yeah, because it's restarting. It's not shutting down. Right. Okay. Let's run that. And we got to wait for this again. Is it the same thing? I think it's the same thing. Yeah, same thing. So who won't wait for this now? That probably shouldn't be on show. I don't even know what's on it, to be honest with you. Tidying up my office space the other day, trying to find some paperwork for my brother. I found some old cards, old Christmas card. I was whilst I was cleaning out some stuff, and some these as well. I found this is from a not a local. Well, there we go. It's finished. Don't forget to wash your hands. Thumbs. There you go. That's the name of the artist who's does a load of stuff. He did do. I don't know if this. Yeah, I'm not. I think he took them down because there's like PI information on it, because this is obviously like Simpsons slash Pokemon crossover, and Pokemon is very, very, very protected. So I think he got kind of told off for creating like the crossover. He doesn't sell them anymore. But I managed to get my hands on some before he got rid of them, which I didn't realise. Okay, Time Spy. So let's shut that down. I believe that's that. Incomplete case. We can install the case. That's no problem. Let's put that on. Here we go. And then place in the delivery area. Let's pick that up. Let's put that down there. So we can do that, I think. I don't think the motherboard we can do, because I don't think we've got the motherboard, but we can do that tomorrow. Let's remove this for the time being. So take this one out. Scroll in. Remove this. And install memory. And that slot. There we go. Upgraded it. Let's install, no, cable management. Let's put these in. Power on. Make sure it boots up. There we go. Oh, Aurora. Shut down. Okay, and let's install the case again. Side panel, rather. I got something in my eye. Place in the delivery area. And then I think that's the delivery area. It doesn't actually say, but it seems to be working. Right, okay, let's remove the side panel. Let's see what the motherboard is. Let's see if we can remove that. This is going to be an absolute pain, isn't it? Remove that. Remove that. I think it's just a replace like for like, this one. No. Take that out. Don't need to take that out, but we do need to take those out. Do need to take those out. Take that out. And then we can take that out. Well, let's unscrew. Okay, so excuse me, what do you think you're doing? Don't want to put back in. We've got to screw these in, are we? So we don't, I guess, so we don't lose them. Okay. Install. Let's have a look at the motherboard. That one is broken. How have we already got one? Okay, well, there we go then. Okay, install PC parts. I like that. That's useful actually. Let's put that in. Let's put that down. Let's get there before we forget. Thermal paste. And then let's put in that one. I'm pretty sure it was that way around. And then install memory. There we go. And then install the other one into this slot. Nope. There we go. And then what else are we looking for? The cables. There we go. And then cables there. And then cables there. And cables there. And then cables there. Place some motherboard. Let's put some of these in. Let's get it fired up. Nope. Could not put graphics card. I put the graphics card in. Graphics card. I was like wondering why I couldn't put the graphics cable in, but monitor cable. That's why. Cable, because there was no graphics card in it. Okay, power on. I wonder what happens if you try and power it on like that. Whether it would. I mean, the motherboards should technically have a graphics card in them, so it shouldn't do much damage. But I wonder if you forget something and then try and turn it on, what actually happens. That incomplete case. Okay, oh, that's that. Let's shut that down. And then let's install side panel. Let's pick that up. I should probably move that out of the way before I spill that. There we go. Okay, email. Let's collect. That's what I'm talking about. Complete 10 jobs on a single playthrough. Oh, okay. Collect. Bongle. Bongle is a new review site where your customers will leave you feedback, both good and bad. You can see your current rating out of 5-star at the top of the screen. A better rating will mean more varied and lucrative jobs being available. You can download the Bongle app to see what your customers are saying about you. Try to keep them happy. And we've got these as well. Discard that one. Discard that one. Discard that one. We've done that one, so we can get rid of that. We've done that one, done that one, done that one. Oh, they put a new RAM in for me and using it is a massive pleasure now. New parts available. Discard. What's the Bongle? Where is the Bongle thing then? Or is it just come up on the actual thing when we do it. Is that it? So wallpapers. Do we actually have? Email, shop, music player, restart, shutdown. We don't actually have a Cloud Notes. There's Cloud Notes. Installing Cloud Notes. That actually might come in handy. It reminds me. Oh, there's that rating. Oh, that's a good idea, isn't it? Trying to breathe in and drink at the same time. It's not a good idea. Right. Add and remove programs. Lighting. Okay. This is useful. There's our rating at the top. Top there. Right, okay. I guess that is the end of the day. End of day. Go to work. Let's have a quick look at the emails, then I might... Hidden objectives. Customer reviews are fickle things and people are not always upfront about what they want. Keep an eye on what the customer says in their email, as they'll often mention hidden objectives that you can complete for extra rating stars. You only get to see hidden objectives that you've completed, so make sure you do a good job and try and get them all. Okay. Thank you for fixing my PC. Since you added the thermal paste, it's running nicely. I didn't realise the business is under new ownership. A good thing too, I think. I've been impressed with your timely fixing on the issue, so I'm happy to give another chance. I shall recommend you to it. To anyone that needs work doing, DR Waterman. Upgrade so I can sail. I apologise if you can hear that on the microphone, by the way. There are kids right outside the house, and I am on a 3-story floor, so I don't know how loud they actually are on a microphone, but they are annoying me. Hello. That's either German or Dutch or something. I've been playing a great sailing simulation game, but well, I'm gonna have to. I was gonna read through these, but I'm coughing every 5 seconds because I try to inhale some of my squash. So I was gonna stop the stream there anyway because I've been playing it for a while now, and I'm really warm again because it is warming up here in the UK. So I'm gonna end it there, and I'm gonna try and get rid of this frog in my throat, and hopefully we will get back to this at some point. I'm also going to try and play some other cybersecurity, IT and tech-ish sort of games on my stream at some point as well. Just like I said at the beginning of the stream, to try and get an idea of what it's actually about. So far, this game, it seems very accurate. You do obviously have the PCs that you can take things apart. You can take the cables out. You've got to do things like putting the paste on, which is a really good detail. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's quite a chill game, for sure, and I'm really interested to see what else I can get. The rating system is obviously brand new. I'm interested to see what other sort of jobs I can get and how difficult it gets as the levels progress. So I'm going to end it there, and I'm going to go and cool down. I might go and get myself an ice cream. I'm also wearing jeans, which is not a really good idea, but oh, hey, what can you do? And yeah, I'll see you again hopefully on Friday, if not on Sunday, or one of the two. And thank you very much for joining on stream. Thank you very much for joining on YouTube, and thank you very much for watching this over when I post this eventually on YouTube. So thank you very much, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.
says tonight's the night I don't die.